team. Got the second hunt of the year of 2022 on our hands. Just on my way to pick up Gregg. Well, we've got Gregg and Dave, and we're on our way into Sika country. So come along on this one and see how we go. Well, a bit of a bonus, we've got camp set up and we've probably got about 3/4 of an hour to an hour of light left, so we're going to go and get some eyes on the hills. Oh, needed even a bit earlier. Well, team, here we are. Got a hearty fire going. Got some venison sausages just prepping here, and then we're going to throw them over the fire. And we've got a steak as well. So yeah, we've got a few things ready to chuck on that fire when it dies down a little bit. So yeah, and then plan for an early morning hunt tomorrow and see if we can get some venison on that fire tomorrow night. Well, had a pretty eventful morning here. We've seen a few animals about, none presenting a shot, so going to go and try somewhere else before the morning gets too on a bit. Oh, back at camp we are. Had a pretty eventful morning, seeing a few animals, but didn't manage to get any on the ground. So just gonna have a bit of a feed and a bit of a midday power nap, and then back into it again this evening. Charged up, ready to go. Fresh coffee, a couple of hours nap in the heat of the day, and yeah, we're going to go out there and tear into this backcountry and see if we can bring a Sika home for tea. Yeah, well team, this evening we've established between the three of us that yeah, definitely there is a deer problem out here, and that main deer problem is that this evening we haven't seen a single deer. So yeah, that's the deer problem we have here. Team, just been to one little hot spot and not a bean, so I'm going back up the hill to Gregg, and hopefully we might find something before too long, but yeah, just not a deer around at the moment. Well team, hopefully my luck's just changed. Just got the drop on a hind, which was just below me about 300 yards away. Had no fawn with it, so yeah. So hopefully this could be, yeah, might have a deer on our hands with a bit of luck. Yeah, just went and checked out another spot, absolutely nothing, and then come back to the normal spot, and straight away there's a Sika hind. So I watched her for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and just no fawn around. So yeah, sent some lead over there and in the form of one pill, so hopefully that's done the trick. Well, Greg here is on the true Kiwi deer recovery mission. Being from South Africa, I've told him what our version of flat is. Our version of flat land is if you stand on the angle like this and go, yes, it's flat. So yes, all right. Well, South Africa, Greg here has found his first New Zealand deer in the wild. So that's good. So yeah, it's a bit of a, I started to go downhill further thinking she'd gone to the creek, but she'd stopped short luckily. So oh, well done mate. Next one's yours. Cool. Well team, we've got our Sika hind legs here. Hang on mate. Sorry, start saying it. Well team, we've got our Sika hind legs hanging here. And here and here. And Greg's just putting those back straps into that wraparound bag. And we're going to skin these out and I'll take them out, bone in. Oh, that's the front shoulder there, sorry. We've got another hind leg hanging up here, another front shoulder over here. So yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. And then we're going to move on out of here. Well, here we are back with our animal. A bit of a grueling climb in the heat. And yeah, pretty thanks to Gregg, our South African bloodhound, found the deer. And Davey boy has been tidying up. He had a bit of a sleep in, fair enough. And so we're just going to pack up the rest of our gear, put the meat on a bit of ice, and then we're going to head home. Nice big stag. Yeah, g'day team. It's come round to that time of year again pretty quickly. The time of year us hunters all look forward to, which is of course the roar. So I thought I'd just chuck you a little tip here, which has been successful for me in the past and hopefully in the future, on how to find stags during the roar. This probably will hopefully help a few of you who might be out there for your first time, and maybe a few guys who've done it a few times. So yeah, stand by and hopefully what I'll tell you can help you. Cheers. Shown here is your typical ridge system with the main river watershed down below and heading up to semi-open subalpine scrub. So there's three sort of feed areas quite often in these at different levels, about probably 300 metres height apart, that sidle through these ridges, which is where the hinds live during the year. The stags come and join those hinds and they use these feed trails as well, making wallows and scrapes and etc. So a good idea is, if you find one of these main trails, is to just get on them, sidle through them, follow them round, and on every sort of prominent ridge with a bit of an echo or a bit of a valley in front of you, just give a few roars and then wait for a while, say 10-15 minutes before proceeding, because sometimes one may come in. And just those little yellow dots there are all sort of like terraces that you'll find wallows and quite often scrapes where stags roar. But above all team, when you're doing this, please identify your target and make sure we all get home safe and have a good roar. Cheers.